I want to get to Madam C.J. Walker because you are the granddaughter, the great-granddaughter of Madam C.J. Walker. And my question pertaining to that is, in my mind anyway, an interesting one. And here it is. What does it feel like? I don't have this experience. In fact, I have the opposite experience. What does it feel like to be born into a legacy?
You know, I have to say that my mother was really wise about not making it a big deal so that I didn't have that pressure. And I think that people who are told, you know, you are this person's relative, and there's a certain, I think that does some harm to people if they don't really have their own identity and they feel like they have to be something else. But my mother, the fourth generation in her family to work at the Walker Company, she was vice president of the company. When she went to Howard, she majored in business and chemistry because I think she felt that pressure and she didn't want to put that pressure on me. So even though she went to work every day at the Walker Company, she and my father both wanted me to do my thing, and my thing was writing. So I just kind of eased into it and was able to get to it in my own way, which came through writing about the family as opposed to working in the family business or feeling pressured. So now, when I resisted it for a long time, because, you know, no kid wants to be special.
Right.
Now it's a privilege.
Yeah. And something that, you know, is a badge of honor, a source of pride, and has become in large part your life's work. You have the unique ability because of the depth of your research about her, but also because of your access to the family, you know, narrative about her, to talk about Madam C.J. Walker in a way that simply nobody else can. It makes me want to ask you, what is her enduring legacy and witness to the world?
Yeah, I think that one of the key things for me is empowering other women. And part of it is what happened to her. When she was Sarah Breedlove, the poor widow, 20-year-old widow with a little girl, moving from Louisiana to St. Louis, where her older brothers were barbers, washerwoman, and making $1.50 a week. It was the women of St. Paul African Methodist Episcopal Church who reached out to Sarah Breedlove, helped her because she had a good singing voice, get in the choir. She was volunteering with the Missionary Society, didn't have a nickel, but she was learning how to give back. And then once she became wealthy and prosperous, she mentored other women. A couple of other key things for me is that she saw that example of those club women and realized that she could make money, but the most important thing was to use that money, that influence, to make the world better as a political activist, as a philanthropist, and as a patron of the arts. And then she surrounded herself with, you know, what we call a C-suite now, with her executive team. She was very good at identifying people. And I think that's part of the reason her legacy has endured, is that she empowered others and surrounded herself with talented people.
No, I think in order for any legacy to outlive the one who creates it, there has to be a generosity to it that makes people want to, because there are resume virtues, the things that you sort of sell to people in order for them to accept you and make you a part of their group. And then there are a eulogy, like a virtue, the things that people say about you after you're gone. We spent a lot of time working on resume virtues, not working on eulogy virtues. And clearly, Madam C.J. Walker was not of that type. She understood that her legacy was in her resume. Hello.
You know, listen, and it is the thing that I say, because I am of a certain age. When I talk to young
which
people,
I don't believe, by the way, because
that's good.
Phenomenal.
Love you. But, you know, when you say to young people that, yes, you can, everything is not about money. And yes, you do need to get paid and you have to pay your bills. But some of the most satisfying things for me are volunteer work. And those end up paying you. You know, sometimes you open the door to a new job, but it is really what you give that is your legacy.